Welcome to Tantrum House. I'm Kevin Delp.
And I'm Melissa Delp.
Today we're talking about Samhain. It's a worker placement game for 2 to 4 players, and it's on Kickstarter until June 23rd.
In Samhain, you are the leader of a Celtic clan, and you're going to try to manage your clan the best way to score the most victory points. You can focus on collecting resources, on obtaining powerful items, or devoting yourself to the gods.
Here's a look at the prototype components. There are cards, wooden cubes, and player screens.
The game is played in rounds with alternating day and night rounds. The number of rounds is determined by the number of players. At the beginning of the game, players place clan members on the cards.
And the clan members stay on the cards, unless they get sent to the graveyard. Each turn, you can choose to take the action on the card or move to an adjacent card and then take the action on that card, and you can't move diagonally.
If it's a day round, you take the actions on the light side of the card. And if it's a night round, the action's on the dark side. There is a way to take the other action, but there's a cost. The actions let you do things like collect resources, take items, gain points, or go up on the devotion track, and a bunch of other things.
At the end of each round, players collect points depending on where they are on the devotion tracks dedicated to that time of the day.
One of the interesting rules in the game is that if multiple clans are on a card and one player takes the action on that card, everyone else has to immediately take that action, even if they were planning to move somewhere else on their turn. And there are some penalties if you can't take the action.
The penalty involved taking a will-o-wisp. Now, you can get will-o-wisps on other action cards, and usually really powerful action cards, and there is only a limited number of will-o-wisps in the game, and when they run out, then something bad triggers. And the person with the most will-o-wisps, they get a huge penalty, and the others get some penalty. So one strategy could be to control when the will-o-wisp will run out and hopefully affect other players instead of yourself.
Yeah, that's really an interesting part of the game. Now, as far as actions go, there are a lot of different cards and actions you can take, but you are somewhat limited by where your clan members are located. So there is some strategy into where you move and maybe setting yourself up for future turns, being able to get to the actions you want.
The card art's okay. The light side and dark side of the cards are a neat concept. The iconography can be a little confusing the first time you play. A player reference sheet would be nice. They've unlocked some cool tokens on their Kickstarter campaign, but I wish that you had actual minis as clan members instead of cubes. I think that would help the game experience.
Yeah, or if not actual minis, then maybe just a different shape for the resources and the workers. Having both those types be cubes can be a little confusing. I did want to mention that I thought the 4-player game felt a little short. It only has 4 rounds, and I really wanted some more time to build up my engine.
Yeah, the game has some player interaction with the will-o-wisps and some action cards let you affect other players by moving them or destroying or killing their clan members. So if you enjoy games with player interaction and worker placement games, then check out Samhain on Kickstarter.